Hello, I would like to share with you my application research project. It is titled Pre-Service Teacher Perceptions and Attitudes Towards Teaching Outcomes and 21st Century Skills of Digital Literacy, Collaboration, and Communication. My name is Miriam Manuel. I am a doctoral student at Texas Tech University, and I am a part of the Global Prize program in Cohort 3. Let's take a few minutes over here and discuss what my application research experience helps uncover. In an effort to inform the practices of a teacher preparation program, a case study must be conducted with regards to success in establishing positive perceptions towards teaching outcomes and attitudes towards 21st century skills. Currently, there's a considerable amount of research that already exists on teacher efficacy and attitudes towards teaching outcomes, especially as they relate to factors such as student achievement and job satisfaction. There are also several studies out there on pre-service teacher beliefs about teaching. And so what this case study is trying to do is fill a gap in literature on how pre-service teacher perceptions about their own teaching outcomes are correlated to their attitudes towards 21st century learning. So the research questions that this case study aims to address are: is there a correlation between pre-service teacher perceptions of teaching outcomes and attitudes towards digital literacy, collaboration, and communication with pre-service teachers? What are pre-service teacher perceptions about teaching outcomes of digital literacy, collaboration, and communication? And finally, what are pre-service teachers' attitudes towards digital literacy, collaboration, and communication? As such, you can see the specific 21st century skills or competencies that are outlined here are digital literacy, collaboration, and communication. Participants in this study will be comprised of students enrolled in field-based courses in the Teach Houston program at the University of Houston. Specifically, the courses Step 2, Classroom Interactions, and Multiple Teaching Strategies will be utilized for this study with an expected number of participants of 130 students. Participation will be voluntary, and students enrolled in these courses will have the opportunity to participate. It is worth noting here that field-based designates courses in which instruction takes place at the university, as well as providing opportunities for pre-service teachers to conduct observations and teach lessons at schools in the greater Houston area. So let's talk a little bit about the partnership for this application research project. So working in a STEM teacher preparation program at the University of Houston called Teach Houston. Teach Houston is a part of the UTeach network, and through this program, the faculty members of this teacher preparation program are dedicated to installing experiences within the program courses that foster 21st century skills and promote opportunities for collaboration among future teachers. This is seen as a way to emphasize the value of such practices within future classroom and teaching practices. And so this research serves as a preliminary case study on the program's pre-service teacher perceptions of teaching outcomes and attitudes towards 21st century learning. Again, when I talk about that, I'm speaking specifically to digital literacy, communication, and collaboration. And so the findings of this study may be used in the decision-making process by departmental faculty regarding future course development in the educator preparation program. At this moment, I will speak briefly on how the experience in EDCI 7000 with Dr. Dan Carpenter prepared myself and my colleagues for this presentation and this research experience. Our experience in the course began with looking over studies and research efforts that Dr. Carpenter is involved in currently and has been involved with in the past, which led us to develop our overview of research experience that we would be conducting in our current practices, which for me, as a professor in the pre-service teacher education program at University of Houston, it involved looking at the specific criteria of attitudes towards 21st century skills and perceptions towards teaching outcomes of the students in the program. Dr. Carpenter coached us through different components of designing the studies and held weekly or bi-weekly meetings in which he essentially provided us with the skills needed to conduct the research in terms of completing an IRB, writing the literature review, and preparing our methodology as well. As part of the Texas Tech Global Prize PhD program, there are two ultimate outcomes. You have the terminal outcome number one, which is the Global STEM Educator outcome, and then you've got number two, which is the Pragmatic Researcher in STEM Education outcome. This is actually the one that is the focus of my APEX experience. Throughout the study, as I've mentioned, myself and my partners in the course built partnerships with institutes or universities around the area, and we started this whole process of advocating for STEM education, whether that is, as in my case, STEM education for pre-service teachers, or if it's STEM education for in-service teachers. This is the journey that we have started on now through the 7000 course and this APEX experience, and this is the path that we will continue as we progress through our PhD program. Here are the references for the study conducted through this EDCI 7000 application research experience.